Hello, pile number one. Welcome to today's reading. Today I'm doing you versus them. This is for a love connection, love situation. Take the message as it resonates. Not every single message is for you. Always on the internet, when you're watching love readings, they're general readings. You cannot just take it and run with it because not every single message is for you. It's not personalized. If you want, you should go and book a personal reading. If you're really struggling, if you're not sure about the situation, you should book a personal reading. Whether you can do that with me, all the links will be down in the description, or you can pick some other reader that you resonate with. Okay, so take the message with a grain of salt. Let's begin your reading. This is your portion, this is the person's portion. So let's see what's going on in this connection. Is it mutual or one-sided? Here we have both the cards with fire element. We have tiger and the fire ant. We have here Two of Pentacles. With the butterfly, we have 10 of Pentacles in reverse. The energy is quite mirrored. As you can notice, we have fire element, we have Pentacles coming out. Oh, this side had one more card, the Lovers in reverse, Gemini energy. So I can clearly pick up the energy here on this person's side that they could be commitment phobic or not looking for a commitment. With the ants also, I see so many ants on this card. It tells me that the person could be someone who likes to play the field. They like to keep their options open. I can also pick up a little bit of animosity here, two people not getting along, because we have fire element coming out. It tells me there's a bit of contention between the two of you, bit of disharmony, maybe arguments, fighting, something like that, especially if it's a long-term connection or someone that you've known for a while, you've been dealing with the person for a while. If it's something newer, I can just tell you that you're more of an independent person. You're someone who's very picky. You'll come across a lot of people, but very rarely would you invest in someone. You're a busy person, you have a lot of priorities, you're very self-focused sort of a person. You have good intuition also, so you can suss out someone who's bad for you, and you don't give your energy to that person. So independent energy, very choosy, very picky. And also on this side, person who likes to play the field. Here also you can notice, you can barely see the 10th pentacle. It almost looks like 9 of pentacles, which is the energy of independence. You're independent in the sense that you don't date a lot, you're picky. This person is independent in the sense that they like to play the field, they like to flirt, they connect with a lot of people, keep their options open, or just talk to people, flirt, have fun, keep it very casual and not commit easily. There could have been maybe a major heartbreak, which is the source of this energy, underlying energy. Maybe a person walked out on them, cheated on them, or could even be like a pattern that they picked up from their childhood, perhaps, I don't know, but something in their energy is blocking them to commit. Lovers in reverse, not open to love. So depends, if it's a new connection, person might be cautious, they're not easy to commit, and you're the same, but yours is slightly more responsible energy, self-centered, self-focused energy. This person, scattered energy I'm getting. If it's a connection that's been around for a long time, if you're wondering is the person still interested, I feel like person could be disinvesting. If you were together, especially if you were dating, it was a commitment or something, I see the person disinvesting. The 10 of Pentacles in reverse, Lovers in reverse, they could be walking away. And this also, this energy of fire ant speaks about fighting. Okay, so they're not liking you right now, they're not interested in this, if this is the case for a long-term connection. Okay, so take the message according to your situation. I think you can tell your intuition is bang on when it comes to this person. I also see you working on a glow up. I see you being busy with work. You have a lot of distractions, other things that you caught up with. Next up, let's move along. Here we have Melody. This gives me, the message I'm getting. I don't want to make light of the situation, but it's like I'm sick of this connection, or I'm sick of dealing with this person is what I'm getting with Melody. It's like you're sick. And it just also gives me the energy of, I need to take care of myself. Maybe your mental health or your financial health, something here. It's this energy of, I don't have time for this. I got better things to do, is what I'm getting here. On this side, we have letter and foe. So these two came out together. The message here is Person, it really depends. If it's a new connection, I think you could be someone who's fed up of meeting the wrong people time and time again. Whereas this person, there's someone who's not that I feel like believable, dependable. They might not be the most honest person if it's something new. Okay, if it's new, you barely know each other, it's very fresh, then don't trust everything they say. There's someone who, with flowery language, they'll flirt with you, but will they follow through? You have to wait on that. So don't get carried away by the person's charm. If it's new, if it's something old, then the message here is person wants to tell you off. They're actually upset at you. I feel like the person wants to fight. They want to there's some negative energy in terms of communication. So they want to communicate maybe negative emotions to you, or say something bad, or blame you. That's the kind of energy I'm picking up here. Or they'll say something but they don't mean it, because the foe is that energy of someone you cannot trust, and they might look at you as a foe, an enemy, right? Is what I'm getting over here. They could possibly, if you already know, there could be a third party also. But I recently did, I think last week I did a video on third party situation, so maybe you need to watch that. If I remember, I'll link it. For Nakshatra, we have Vishaka, which is also split. So yeah, you're splitting. I think you're not invested in the person too much, especially if it's an older connection. If it's a newer connection, I think you're in two minds about this person. You're not sure. You're observing the person. We see here the gaze. You're observing the person. On this side, we have Hasta, which is the similar energy of a person who's a little, that charmer, flirtatious person, but also someone who can be dishonest. So similar to the energy I was getting already here. Next up here we have Mercury in Libra influence with this snake imagery. And on the side we have Venus in Virgo, discrimination. So the message that I'm getting here is, firstly, you might be sharing with your friends. You might be someone who, let's say you talk about this connection or this person with your friends. They definitely shape your opinions. There's some influence from the friends coming through. I also feel like there could be this idea in your friend circle that the person's not good for you. I'm seeing the snake. Either they think the person is the snake, or one of your friends circle, they don't have your best, let's say, intentions at their heart. So there's someone here in your friends group that you should not be trusting, especially if the person is really clingy. I think that could be a message for some of you. But the influence coming in, it also tells me that you're not sure about the person. You're in split mind. You're also undecided. That sort of energy I'm getting over here. And there could be some other option also, especially let's say if you have this person, maybe someone new is approaching you. Your friends would be telling you to go for the newer person. Is one more message I'm picking up. Mercury is multiplicity. Libra is also the sign of options, or you can say that airy quality of not being too grounded in one thing. So I can see you can have options. I think there's this energy on your side, pile number 1, that you feel like I can find someone else. I have other options. There could even be a friend, someone you're friendly with, that is interested in you. So you might feel like maybe I should go for that person. Overall, there's this energy of you're not limited. I think you're kind of fed up. You're upset. You're not happy with the person's behavior overall. And you're not impressed, basically. So you're trying to kind of perhaps let go or just work on yourself and reassess, realign your energy. On this side, we see debilitated Venus, which is Venus in Virgo. Naturally, what happens with this particular placement, person can be very critical of their partner, especially if it's a female energy. So if you're a female, person could be someone who criticizes you a lot. So they'll be critical of the way you're looking, the way you dress, your fashion, the way you walk, the way you talk. This sort of energy does come through with Venus in Virgo. Depends person actually has this placement or not, but I'm using it as, let's say, a symbol for the interpretation of the reading. They might not have it, but if they do have it, this will be their personality type, a person who can find the most perfect partner for them, but still they'll be critical. So there's this energy of this person where they always find something to criticize their partner about. They're not easily satisfied because somewhere they're too material, they're too focused on material things. So it's that energy of, oh, I did this thing for you, you didn't even say thank you, or you didn't buy me this, or it's very material. It's like nitpicky, picking up small little things. I said I gave you this compliment, you didn't even, you made a face at me or something like that, like small little things, the faces you make, or you didn't say this, you didn't say that, you didn't do this special gesture for me, you didn't remember, I had already told you 2 weeks back, you forgot, it means you don't pay attention to what I'm saying. That sort of energy, it's very critical. It's that energy of where a person doesn't know how to connect with their Venus, so they struggle somewhere where even the perfect partner seems like someone who's not good enough. So person needs they've got some issues they need to work on. If you have Venus debilitated, you will be naturally drawn towards these people. So you need to work on this energy yourself if you have this placement. Person finds it hard to connect with the feeling of love. They need material things. Maybe they need gestures, they need gifts, or they need, I don't know, something material, something real, or like show you off or do certain things for you. Let's say post you on the Insta, something like that. So person needs to fix their energy. There's some issues I can see. And they will be overly critical of you. They will not be easily satisfied. And you will lose your feminine energy. You will not feel in touch with your feminine energy with a partner like this. It will be a difficult influence on your femininity if you're a female energy person. If not, if let's say you're the guy, this is the female, she will be like, you didn't buy me this, you didn't do this for me, you didn't remember my birthday or our anniversary or whatever. They'll be always critical, fighting with you, nitpicking, criticizing you, comparing you with other people, and not satisfied no matter what you do. So there's a need to work on this energy, whether you have it or your partner has it. Don't go for partners with this energy. Okay, now let's move on to the final messages we have here. Is it no, it is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Here we have chemistry. There's a strong magnetic connection here. It came out in reverse. So I feel like the connection was there. The way that I'm seeing person is disinvesting. So they don't feel the chemistry anymore. Maybe they're feeling it with someone else, or they feel like I need to find someone new. If it's a newer connection, sure, they could feel the chemistry. If it's an older connection, they're disinvesting, they're moving away, they don't feel the spark anymore. Or they could feel like, yes, I'm attracted, but I'm missing something. And for you, Spirit is saying, it is safe for you to love. Maybe you end up going for the wrong person and you miss the red flags in the beginning. And you could even be working on yourself with this butterfly. It does give me this energy of transformation, glow up, figuring out your priorities in life, how you should approach relationships. So I see you working on yourself. It's good energy. And I think you're looking for you have certain questions and you're looking for answers, and you're finding them as well. You're figuring things out. This energy of the tiger, it's very intuitive. Tiger is kind of like a lunar force in a way, feminine energy, because they go out at night to hunt. So they're kind of ruled by the moon because of that. So you are flexible also. How tigers, they can run up the trees, they can climb up trees, they can swim also. Very versatile sort of animal, and someone who's independent. You don't necessarily need validation from outside sources. You don't need that influence of the partner or the friends. So I think you're figuring things out, and Spirit is telling you, yes, have this safe energy. When you think of love, don't think of negative emotions, and work on this. Here we also have Sagittarius. You could have this placement, your partner could have this placement. On this side also, how crazy is that? 9th house is connected with Sagittarius, and it came out on this side also. And both again fire energy. I can see discourse, I can see transformation also. So maybe you used to date, you were together, now you're not anymore. Fire is transformation. Something has changed here. So connection has changed. You are also changing. You're finding yourself, you're discovering yourself. Sagittarius is the energy of seeker. I can also see person moving away from this connection. 9th house, see here it says seeking. 9th house is also travel, distance. This could be a long distance connection also. But 9th house coming out from the person's side tells me that they're moving away from the connection. creating distance between the two of you. They could be the one who walked away. And on your side, I see you transforming. I see you learning lessons from this connection also, because Sagittarius is the energy of Jupiter. It's all about learning lessons, wisdom, applying that knowledge also. So it's good. You've handled it quite well. You've handled it with grace, and you're learning from it as well. Let's pull a couple of messages for guidance for pile number 1, Spirit. What messages do you have for pile number 1 to finish the reading off? We have releasing, moon set. So see, some of you could have moon in Aries or moon in Libra. We have support, moon circle. So see, you do rely upon shadow work. On your friends, there is some influence. Maybe your friends are giving you the right advice when it comes to this person. Overall, you could be more of an independent person, yes, but maybe your friends have good advice for you. Rely upon your friends for support. Release the person. This connection is not serving you. If it's a newer connection, maybe asking your friends for advice and guidance throughout the process. See where it goes, because if it's new, I cannot tell you every single thing. However, if it's long distance, there's some obstacles. If you see some red flags, you need to reassess. That's what I'll tell you. If it's very, very new, you might not know the person completely. Give it a little bit of time to make up your mind. If it's old, you need to release it, is what I'm getting. Final message for pile number 1. We have trust. We have manifest. So trust the process. Maybe doing some, what do you call it? Witchy rituals, what do you call that? I can't think of the word. What do witches do? I don't know. Remedy. I'll just use remedy, which is what we use in astrology. So trust the process. Maybe you can make use of candles for that, releasing the person or something like that, perhaps. Or let's say writing a letter to the person if you don't have closure, burning it with the help of a candle. But doing rituals with candle or the moon, walking in the moon, and this pathway also tells me that a new doorway is opening up for you. So you're entering a new phase in your life. Manifest that. Manifest better things for you, better partner for you, and better love for you. That's a message for you, pile number 1. I hope the reading resonated, brought you clarity. Leave some feedback. Let me know your thoughts. Support the channel. Interact with the video. If you want to book a personal reading with me, all the links will be down in the description. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys. Hello, pile number 2. Welcome to your reading today. I'm doing you versus them. What's going on in this connection? Just to get an idea of if it's something only you're feeling, what's their point of view, all of that. However, I just want to add this message that this is a general reading. A lot of people who watch love readings tend to get carried away by false hope. So if you really want to assess your personal situation, it's always best advice to get a personal reading done. You can get that with me or any other reader that you feel called to. My links will be down in the description, but I just want to tell you that take every message with a grain of salt. And yeah, follow your intuition. What is the message for you? Take that with you, okay? So let's start. This is your side. This is the person's side. I'll add cards as we go along. Here we have the deer. This is earth element. We have earthworm. Again, earth element. Wow. Pile number 1 also had fire. And I did notice you both got earth. Interesting. The energies are very mirrored today. For tarot, you got Mother of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. Here we have 7 of Cups in reverse. With this pile, I'm getting this energy of this could be something newer or something unexplored, or in the very least, I'm not getting very chaotic sort of energy. It's like progressing, maybe perhaps slowly for some of you, because we have earth element. We do have the Queen of Pentacles as well. So it could be a slower moving water element here. Both earth and water are slow moving. Air and fire is quick, swift. So this is something I'm getting. I also love how these have come out. There's a couple of cards on this deck that have the deer on it, but this one only has one deer. This has maybe a couple of cards. So it's crazy how they both come out together. So I feel like you're someone, pile number 2. Your energy is open to the person. You're a little nervous. I can sense this energy of a person who's, let's say, maybe perhaps slow to commit, or you have to trust the person, or You're watching the person, you're inspecting them, you're not sure, okay, what do I do? Is this someone I can trust? Because you're the sort of person who takes commitment seriously. We have Queen of Pentacles. You take it as a responsibility. You nurture your partner. And you're very loving also. You're also a little sensitive. I feel you don't want to get your heart broken. You could be a hopeless romantic. Something along those lines. You want a partner. You want to spoil them. You want to take care of them. But at the same time, you have this energy of, I need to be treated a certain way. You could be someone who perhaps gets a little intimidated by the whole idea of love and something serious as well. So I'm getting a little bit of this independent sort of energy where you want to be by yourself. You want love as well. You're very loving. You're looking for a relationship. But when a person does approach you, you might become a little nervous. There could be a slight hesitation is what I'm getting. But overall energy is really nice. It's actually giving me feminine vibes on this side. And you seem like a commitment oriented sort of a person. This is how you come off. This is how you're perceived as well. So you want commitment from this person. This person is a little nervous. With Earthworm, this is that energy of being small, being nervous. Maybe they might think you're kind of out of the league or too good looking as well. And you have money, resources. You're like an amazing option. Person could feel a little insecure. Or naturally, there could be a person who's slightly... I'm not getting strong masculine energy with this pile. It really depends who you are and who you're interested in. But this is slightly passive energy. It's not majorly masculine energy on this side. However, I'm noticing this could be a person who has a lot of options with 7 of Cups. And there could be a little bit of confusion. However, with this particular deck, we notice the 7 of Cups here. One is pointed towards the sun. It's like the Ace of Cups. And then we have 6 of Cups pointed towards the moon. It gives me the energy of nostalgia or a person that you think about from the past. But in the person's case, we have the Ace of Cups upright. So the energy, the message here is, person could have a lot of options. Maybe they were stuck on a person from the past or just multiple options. Now they could be choosing you. Out of all the options, they're probably choosing you. Ace of Cups. You're the one who's speaking to them the most. The one they're interested in the most. And moon is also emotions, confusion, fear, whereas sun is about clarity. So person could have found some sort of clarity where they feel like, I like this person, I like pile number 2, maybe they're the one I should go for. So this is what I'm picking up. Let's see what else we have here. We have service, we have old woman, again Saturn energy repeating. Saturn is the Karaka for service, and we have old women. So older people, elder people, they're ruled by Saturn. So I can see maybe for some of you, this is the guy, this is the girl. We have female energy here, we have male energy here. But again, take it as it applies to your particular situation. This energy, I'm picking up a little bit of passivity here. Maybe you want some action, you want things to get going. Okay, when are we going on a date? When are we moving forward? So there's a little bit of this energy. Okay, let's get it going. This is that energy of thinking as well. Okay, deciding what's the right option. This is what I'm seeing. Overall, the energy that I do get is something newer or something which has not turned into, let's say, a commitment yet. You're exploring it. This is what I'm getting. I'm not getting like chaotic energy of the past, a breakup, this and that. Not getting that vibe. You're open to it. We see the person opening the door, and you're also someone who will nurture your partner. I think you want to take care of the person. You want to do things for them. You want to travel with them, go to places, show them your favorite things, favorite places, restaurants, stuff like that. Take care of the person. It's nice energy. You seem tad bit more eager than this person, but the energy is kind of mirrored. It's not like they're not interested. We have here Ardra, we have Shavana. Moon connection, maybe there's some synastry with the moon. Where do I keep these? Okay, Shravana means a person is open to listening to you. They're open to you. And they could be a good listener also. They take their cues from what you say to them. So you could be the one who's slightly more in command of the situation, possibly. Maybe you dominate the person, or because there's some insecurity, or they could be an introvert, something like that. I'm picking up. However, you're being very logical about it, you're practical, and again, calling the shots, that sort of energy I'm getting with Ardra. It also gives me the energy of fun, light-hearted energy towards the connection. This is what you bring to the table. And you're also being calculative. You're very particular what I say to this person. So I like your energy. I'll say that. Next up, we have Moon in Leo, Sun in Virgo. Appreciation, health. Is it in frame? So one thing I can say for sure, you're appreciative towards a person. And again, there's this a little bit of energy of showing off. I don't know why. I'm picking up masculine energy on the side. So some of you, maybe you need to switch the message around. But anyway, you be the judge of that. What I'm picking up here is that energy of show the person off, or show certain, let's say you have talents, or you want to appreciate the person, you want to do something nice for the person, you want to take care of the person. That sort of energy I'm getting. And you're open to the connection. You like the person. There's some also emotional investment towards the connection from your side. You're open to them. Perhaps you really enjoy talking to them, being around them, spending time with them. This is your energy you're bringing to the table. With this particular person, maybe there could be some health concerns also that they're worried about. Busy with certain other things. Noticing like a ritual, person's taking a bath. Interesting. If it's a female energy on the side, maybe they could be fond of doing skincare. And a person who's youthful, they want to look young forever. That's sort of vibe I'm getting, especially if they're Venus Rahu. It gives a person that energy. You know, people who get plastic surgeries, fillers and stuff like that, they want to look young. This is kind of like an element of Venus Rahu. This is what happens. Anyway, coming back to the card, person is also looking to get some clarity. See water being poured over them. So emotionally, I think they're becoming more open. Here we do have the energy of Saturn, which speaks about person more practical, more logical, might not speak too much about their emotions, likes to listen, might not speak up too much, they hold back a little bit, and also slightly maybe they might come across as unromantic because of this. You could be more of that flirtatious person, more forward with your speech. This person could struggle with verbalizing their feelings, but they're also trying to cleanse themselves, become better, work on certain things. I like this energy, health. I like that. I think they feel happy in your presence. That's the message I'm getting from here. Let's see. On this side, we have this could be the one. So they too take you seriously. They feel like, okay, possibly this could be my partner. This could be the one that I settle down with. Let me read actually. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. So they're eager. They've chosen you, I feel. On your side, you got two cards actually. Worth waiting for, wedding. Divine timing is at work in your love life. This situation involves marriage. So you're someone who is looking for commitment. This Queen of Pentacles energy, this is how you come up. This is also how person is perceiving you. And there's this potential here. Both of you recognize, okay, we could be soulmates. We connect really well. We don't fight a lot. There's not disharmony where we go really well together. Two peas in a pod, that sort of vibe. So connection looks good. I think you're both looking for something significant. They especially know this person is looking for something significant. And maybe some divine timing, maybe spirits bringing you together, maybe some signs and synchronicities have brought you together. Feels a little eerie. But yeah, I like the energy so far. Serious energy. You could have even met at a wedding, possibly for some of you. Okay. Maybe you've been waiting for this person for a while. You knew them in the past. I don't know. There could be a message here also about waiting somehow. Or the person is taking a little bit of time. Spirit is saying, telling you to be patient. Be a little patient with the person. We have moon on this side. And we had moon here also. You could be very good looking. And emotionally invested for sure. You feel happy in the person's presence. You like the person a lot. Some of you could have Cancer ascendant, you could have Moon exalted in Taurus, you could have Moon in Rohini or Mikashira. Picking up some Moon element here. We have 7th house. Libra energy, person could have those placements. They could have debilitated Sun also. This makes a person very humble and diplomatic also. They connect with other people easily. They know how to handle the situation. They're not egoistic. So those could be certain personality traits they could carry. Overall, see, 7th house, relationship, something serious, something significant. They see you as a partner. You bring balance into their life. They feel a connection with you. And you also, you're emotionally invested. You're very sensitive about this person and towards the person is what I'm getting. Let's pull some guidance cards to finish the reading off. I hope you guys enjoyed it, resonated so far. Let's see what guidance or advice Spirit has for pile number 2. Reconnect. Some of you could have Moola Nakshatra, by the way. Reconnect. So maybe past connection, someone you knew from, let's say, your childhood days, something. They could be this energy of maybe you are coming across again after a long time. Something like that could be there. Reconnect. I think one party or both the parties could have not felt this sort of a love before, or maybe they became numb to their emotions, or a bad relationship made them cynical. But somehow meeting you or you meeting this person has again made them reconnect with the emotions. And there's also a deep connection here with the roots coming out. And there's possibility for growth. I see a plant sprouting out as well. This is a lovely card. I love the imagery on this. Nice message. Let's pull one more from this deck. We have Ponder. Some of you could have Pisces placements. I can see that. Maybe the person shows up in your dreams. Maybe someone here could live close to a water source as well. Person could feel like a past life connection is what I'm getting. You might also find yourself constantly daydreaming about this person, like you obsessively think about this person. They're always on your mind, or they could feel that way. The energy is quite mirrored, by the way, on both of you. This is a nice connection. I also see maybe someone holding back their emotions. They need to share that with you. What other advice pile number Spirit has for pile number 2? We have avoid drama. Is it one card? So avoid drama. I think this is both of yours energy, because this energy of the deer tells me a person who's fidgety, nervous, or doesn't like confrontation. They could be similar to you. So you're both, maybe there's not a lot of drama in this connection. And if it does come up, you need to take it easy. Avoid drama. That could scare the person away. One last card for pile number 2, Spirit. One card, please. Okay, we have celebration. I'll take this one. Munda's celebration. So see, I see a couple here. I see a happy ending here. So this is a special connection, pile number 2. You got the most positive reading today. So congratulations. And I'm happy about you. I'm happy for you. I hope you're patient with the person. And this reading resonated with you. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Support the channel, engage with the video. If you want to book a personal reading with me, all the links will be down in the description. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys. Hello pile number 3. Welcome to today's reading. Today I'm doing you versus them. What's going on in this connection? A crazy thing happened. I accidentally deleted this pile's reading. I filmed the video a couple of days ago and now I have to come back, refilm it. So maybe you're meant to hear some different message. So let's start. By the way, I was checking the text that I used for the pile, and I had these cards at the back of the deck. So I thought, okay, I can for sure say that these were the ones I used in your pile. The rest I shuffled new cards. So I kept them from the old reading. The rest I pulled again. So I think you're meant to see these cards. I think this is the one I used in the pile selection. We have butterfly. This is your side. This is the person side. Take the message that resonates. Ignore what doesn't. This is a general reading. It's not a specific personal reading. If you want one, you can book with me, or you can book with some other reader that you feel a connection with. So be mindful with love readings. People tend to get carried away, and people can have confirmation bias, they can get false hope and all these things. You need to be mindful, use your intuition. So on your person side, we got the otter. This is water element. You got air element. Here we have the tower, and we have the 10 of swords on this side. So the message I'm getting right off the bat, firstly, two people looking in different directions. That's the vibe I'm getting. Butterfly flying this way, the otter looking that way. The otter is fun, naive, light-hearted energy. It's the energy of a kind of like a younger person, or even if they're older, they carry this energy of maybe a little bit of irresponsibility as well, maybe a lack of sincerity on their part, or they're just the sort of person who lives in the present moment. They don't really plan for the future. They're light-hearted, they're fun to be around, they have good energy. They could be good looking also, charming, perhaps flirtatious or funny. Overall personality is nice, but I'm not getting that direction. I'm not getting that purpose, and someone who is very consciously aware of the connection that you share, and also wanting to take some action towards it. We have the 10 of swords, which tells me person thinks you've moved on, you've left this person. On both the sides, we see two cards which speak about endings. We have the tower, we have the 10 of swords. So the message I'm getting here is there could have been an ending here. Both of you are kind of going in your different directions. Maybe there's some event that happened, some sort of betrayal or something like that could be there as well, or something major happened. Maybe something happened with you which was not exactly connected to this person, something with life circumstances, a major change or major event happened where you could have pulled away, walked away from this person. Some of you had a realization maybe. So overall, I'm seeing two people going on in the different directions. I also see you glowing up with butterfly, and both the cards signifying transformation on this side. On your side, pile number 3, you've changed a lot. I think person could also have had a big impact on you. Whether you had an impact on them, that is yet to be seen, but you've changed because of this person, this connection, and overall just a lot of things in your life could have changed. I'm just picking up this energy of change and unexpected events, unpredictability, major transformation, accidents, something like accidental event happened or something like that. But the foundation has shaken up. I also get the sense maybe perhaps this person was in your life for a while, and now there's been a shift, there's been a change. Maybe you've been saying 444 also. I'm getting, because the timer was 44, so I thought maybe 444 is relevant here. Person, I also get the sense maybe you walked away. You could have put an end to this connection, though person could be feeling betrayed or something like that. But this person is somewhere lacking. It really depends. If you're the feminine energy, they're the masculine, or whatever the situation is. All inclusive here. But this person, if they are the masculine and they're meant to behave like a masculine, I see more passive energy on their side. They're not someone who takes charge of the situation. I don't know why I wanted to say he, but on this side the energy is a person who does not want to fix things. They want you to kind of fix things for them. That's what I'm getting. Here we have Jyeshta Nakshatra on your side. Jyeshta is the elder one. It does give me this energy of you having to kind of do everything in this connection, or maybe do a lot for the person. And also this energy of leveling up, glowing up, being your best version. Maybe you're more focused on work also. You have strong desires, you have strong goals. There could be a little bit of incompatibility also in terms of your life goals, whereas this person is living in the present moment. You're more a future oriented person. You're someone who's highly motivated, wants to achieve a lot of things. On this side, let me see what nakshatra we got. We have Ashwini. It does show good looks. Maybe you're attracted to this person quite a bit. There could even be a little bit of insecurity on your side. Take it if it resonates, but Jyeshta is connected to Indra and he was slightly insecure. He would always feel like he has to put up a fight, or he has to protect everything that he has, otherwise people would take it away. He was very possessive. So a little bit of this energy where you could feel like person is not interested in you, person is looking away, or person has the ability to really affect your, let's say, self-esteem somehow, or your confidence, or something also that you can work on perhaps here. Ashwini, person is impulsive, that's what I'm picking up. And something about movement, something about travel, something about being free like a horse. It's not speaking about stability or grounded person. It's more of that fun energy, impulsive energy. Person going here, there, everywhere. Okay, next up here we have sweetheart on your side. And here we have melancholy in reverse. We have money. And I also saw, I'm noticing the buffalo here. So it clearly tells me that they could perceive you as a person with good money. They could perceive you as a person who brings them resources, does a lot of things for them. You add value to your to this person's life. So you walking out on this person could feel like a big blow also, in terms of how much value you brought to their life. And if there was a, let's say, big separation, you've not been in contact for a long time, person could be feeling they're kind of getting over that feeling of missing you. So they're coming out of that zone of hurt, if they were hurt by you. If it's an ongoing situation, I can tell that this person is someone who needs stimulation. They don't like to sit alone. They need a person in their life. This is the sort of person, if they're in a relationship, partner breaks up with them, they'll go and find a new person right away. This is that energy I'm getting over here. They would bury their feelings of missing someone, of relying on someone and not knowing what to do about this. They'll just go and distract themselves with other people. This is that energy. On this side, we have sweetheart. It tells me you want to be treated this way. You want to be someone's number one priority. You don't want to be in a guessing game with someone when it comes to love. So that could have been a major reason of you walking away from this person. Maybe they keep their options open, or perhaps this energy of a little bit of less serious energy, person who's not the most reliable, not the most dependable. You're looking for someone where you have stability. Even Tower, this particular deck, this imagery of a tree is very similar to the Emperor and the Empress. So you're looking for firstly an equal partner. You are glowing up with the Empress or Emperor, whoever you are, whatever energy you resonate with, you're glowing up. You're focused on that. But also you're looking for the perfect partner who matches your energy. And also tree here speaks about stability. Someone you can rely upon. Right? So I think you're moving away because of these reasons, but you also want to be treated really well. You're a person, you could be someone who has, let's say, big desires from your partner, or you're looking for your needs to be met in a strong way, and you don't want to compromise on those things. That's what I'm getting. On this side, we also have decision. This is Mars in Gemini. We have Venus in Aries, lust. On this side, we have rebellion. We got 3 cards. Mars in Aquarius in reverse. I'll keep it upright and remember it's reverse. We have Venus in Gemini. We have Sun in Leo. Fortune. So see, there's something here about, we have the buffalo, money, fortune. So they definitely see that you bring value to them. Maybe you spend money on them, or you buy them gifts, or you take care of this person. Maybe help them with fashion or something. I don't know, but the whole thing about is here. You could also be a person with good connections. Maybe you help them out with hooking them up with certain people, help them in their career or something like that. So you're a helpful person. You bring value to the person. And they also feel very fortunate because of you. They see you in a good light. They do see you as a person who's helped them. So there's not, person is not ungrateful. They could also lie to you, sweet talk to you. If this is the sort of person, let's say they are not physically interested in you, let's say they see you as a friend, they've friend zoned you, they would lead you on with flattery. They would lead you on, they would make it seem like, yes, I'm interested, so you stick around. That's one random message I'm getting here with flattery. Venus itself being in Mercury or being in Gemini here, it shows a person who wants multiple options. They're the sort of person who likes getting attention from a lot of people. They like keeping their options open, and this is the sort of person who they would start dating, they would get bored, they would move on to the next one. There's this energy of what's out there for me? Is this it? What if there's someone better out there for me? There's just this energy of looking for newer people, newer connections, and not being easily satisfied. This comes through with the influence of Mercury. Okay, by the way, I was just randomly had this idea of making a video on, or maybe a small course on, how different planets affect you. Let's say Mercury's influence on Venus, how that will give you so much trouble. So every planet's influence on Venus, how it's becoming an obstacle or a blockage in your life. So giving remedies also, so that you can have better love in your life. So understanding your own tendencies. So if anyone's interested, if you're struggling, let's say in your love life, you want some remedy, you want to analyze your own chart and figure out, okay, this is what's the issue, I want to fix that, let me know. Randomly I had this idea, so thinking about working on that. But anyway, what I'm seeing here, I also get the sense that your friends might not approve of this person. That's one message also I'm getting. You are in that decision making mode. I think you've also kind of been waiting on this person for a long time, because chess is a slow moving game. See, we have the chessboard, and it's always been like, okay, they do something, now what do I do? It's like been a chess game with this person, and you've been waiting a long time. It's like drawn out long process, waiting on this person for a long time. I'm getting that you're attracted to this person. One more message you have to ask yourself: if this person was not good looking, if they were, let's say, bad looking, would you be interested in that? So for some people watching this pile, the answer would be you might not be interested, because here we have Venus in Aries. You're attracted to the person. Maybe it's more surface level. You might like their soul, everything fine. But if they were bad looking, you might have rejected this person for the way they are, the way they live their life, and the way they've treated you. So consider that. Okay? Don't take offense to this. Now, second thing, with Venus in Aries, you're very passionate about this person. You're very dedicated. You like the person, whereas they're in two minds. Your Venus in Gemini, other options, other parties. They might even friend zone you. Gemini is that energy of friend zoning. And also being in two minds about you. Sometimes they like you, other times they don't. This person is naturally not grounded. You know, they're not, they need to mature. They need to a little bit of this energy of coming of age. But they will flatter you because they like your help that you give to them, and they like your energy, they like your presence. And this is the sort of person who would love to have, let's say, 10 people fawn over them. They would never be the sort of person they've decided on one person and anyone else floats with them. They will never say no. They'll be like, okay, yes, fawn over me, be interested in me. They enjoy that. So they like attention, they like having options. There's a duality in their mind which makes them make decisions, make bad decisions, is what I'm getting. This is also a connection where you, pile number 3, you would always feel like this person could walk out on me, this person could fall for someone else, this person will leave me. That question will be there because of this energy of Venus in Aries, because Aries is like a gun for hire. When you think about a Mars energy, the archetype that represents Mars is a person who's kind of like, if you think of the army person, you know, person who's fighting, you pay them, they fight for you. Someone else hires them, your enemy hires them, they'll fight against you. So it's all about whatever serves them the best, that's where they'll go. So the overall message here is that there's a lack of trust on your part when it comes to this person. You cannot fully trust this person. And even the chameleon speaks about a person who's changeable. Okay, chameleon changes their skin color according to their surroundings. It's that energy of having a bit of question mark on this person's integrity, on their intentions. You're not exactly sure. Some of you could have gotten like Maybe if you get readings on this person, there could be conflicting messages. Even if you get a reading that says person will progress, you will have this doubt, or you will have this situation where they'll progress, they'll regress, then they'll progress. That sort of energy I'm getting here. Okay, very changeable. If you get a reading on this person, in 1 month's time, the message will be different. After 1 month's time, message will be different. They're a chameleon. Keep on changing. Hard to depend on the person. That's what I'm getting. And this person could also have this tendency to overthink. I'm seeing this tree kind of sprouting out of the heads here. And there could also be a third party situation. I'm noticing number 3 and then a couple of figures here. So one person they could be interacting with right now. We see two faces faced towards one another, two faces that are faced opposite, kind of like here, the butterfly and the otter. That's what I'm getting. Let's see some other cards. Second house here, 11th house, 6th house, 9th house. So you could know each other through work. That's one thing. You could see this person as a friend also. Maybe you started out as friends. You could have invested a lot in this person. And I see communication. Maybe there's possibly some communication here. Maybe there's a desire to talk things over with this person. And from this person's side, what energy they're giving is the energy of conflict. They're conflicted either between two people, or they look at you and they feel like there's some conflict. And they might not tell you this. 9th house also speaks about distance here. Person is distancing themselves emotionally. Here we have getting to know each other, religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So what I feel here, obviously there could be religious factors. There could be some incompatibility there. The way you live your life, lifestyles, your backgrounds, there could be a major point of contention. Second thing, as you got to know this person more and more, you realized you're not as compatible as you thought you were. So the more you get to know this person, the less you like them. That's what I'm getting. On this side, we have codependency, past life relationship. You have known each other before. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. So this person could have some sort of addictions. They're a codependent person, like I said earlier. They cannot be alone. And if you're the independent sort of a person, you're very controlling, or not controlling, but you're a very headstrong person. They need a clingy person. See here, they're kind of clingy. Both of these figures are very clingy, right? They need a clingy partner. They need a partner who would be subservient, or even help them throughout the life, like kind of pick up the slack for this person and make things happen, but at the same time not question them too much. And there could be a past life connection from both the sides, for sure. What's the overall advice though? We have here mystery. There's a lot that you don't know about this person. Clearly I'm getting that. There could be some stuff that you don't know about. One thing you're not sure about is, why do I like this person? Why do I like their energy? They make me feel happy, because I see the rainbow light coming out. We have the truth. I think you want the truth from the person. This is a person where you don't trust their word. With patience, moon cycles, you've invested in this connection. You've been waiting a long time. Spirit is saying certain things have not been revealed to you. They will come out as you move along your journey. Patience, truth coming out, mystery, something is hidden. However, one message also that I'm getting is, once you kind of detach, because I'm thinking of Ardra, when I see pyramids, they're connected to the star sign of Ardra, which is Betelgeuse. The pyramids are pointed at Betelgeuse, which is the Yogatara of Ardra. So Ardra speaks about separation. I think if you separate, in future you will find something about this person. That's one thing I'm getting. Then I'm seeing a lot of triangles here, which is giving me Mars energy. Even the red color here, red moon, giving me Mars energy, which tells me there's a lot of conflicts here. And masculine energy is out of balance in this connection. The feminine might have to be in the masculine, and the masculine might be in the feminine. There's a energy disbalance here. Spirit is saying you need to take a step back, reevaluate, and what's the truth? What does this connection represent to you? What does this person represent to you? What are you looking for in a partner? So figure that out. We have illuminate. So the questions that you have, the answers are coming. We have commit. We have immerse. So you need to immerse yourself into something, whether it's your work, hobby, or I'm thinking of memories also. I don't know, the past memories you've been stuck on. Spirit is saying you need to find a partner who will commit to you. Commit is, if this person is not committing, they're not the right partner for you. You need a partner who would commit. And if that's the case, you need to turn the page over. If you're stuck on the memories you shared with this person in the past, you need to move on, find a partner who would commit to you, and your path is being illuminated. Have faith, keep moving on. I hope this reading resonated with you guys. Let me know your feedback in the comments, and let's see if you like the video or not. The message has changed a little bit from what I originally remember the reading to be. But anyway, it's all in Spirit's hand. I hope you enjoyed this, helped you. If you like my videos, you want to support my channel, please engage with the video. You can read the bottom of the description. And please leave a like. Subscribe if you want to book a personal reading with me. All the links will be down in the description. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.